What's up, everybody? Ryan Hickey here. So coming off the Monday night performance in which the Rams beat the Buccaneers 27-24, I have two takeaways. I'd love to hear your thoughts. One, can the Rams grab the number one seed in the NFC? Love to hear your thoughts. And two, is Tom Brady washed up? An age-old question I feel like we bring up every single year, maybe even multiple times a year. But you know what? After his performance on Monday night where he struggled through 2 interceptions, we'll ask it again. I'd love to get your thoughts. Is the GOAT dead? Is Tom Brady washed up? Can the Rams get the number one spot? We'll start with the Rams, because to me, the answer is absolutely they can grab the number one seed in the NFC. Look at their team. Look what their strength is of the team. Defense. And not only are they good at defense, they are elite at defense. They are top 5 in the NFL in total defense, passing defense, rushing defense, points per game. Every single important category for a defensive metric, the Rams are top 5 in, if not number 1. They are really, really, really good. And the offense is no slouch either. Sean McVay is an offensive genius, as we've seen. The offense can move the ball, and they are very efficient going up and down the field. The Rams, mind you, are the only team in the NFL that's top 10 in both total offense and total defense. So they are very well balanced right now. And when you look at the landscape of the NFC conference, right? The Saints right now sit at top at 8-2. No Drew Brees. We don't know when he's going to come back. And at age 41, we'll see if he does return, can he regain his earlier season form? A lot of questions there we'll see about Drew Brees. Saints to me have a question mark about getting the number one seed. Packers, as we saw on Sunday, their defense is a liability. They struggle getting off the field, which means Aaron Rodgers, less time off the field, not good for the Packers. Their defense can't be trusted. Speaking of not being able to trust defenses, come on down Seattle. They're in that same category, but their defense is even worse than the Packers. For me, until they get those defensive struggles figured out on a consistent basis, the Seahawks can't be trusted to be the number one seed. The Cardinals, I like the Cardinals. Young, spunky bunch. I think they'll make the playoffs, but we're talking about a number one overall seed. Just a year too early for them. They're a little too inexperienced for me to say that the Cardinals will grab the top seed in the NFC. And the Buccaneers will finish with them. Not consistent. They have a good defense. They have a good offense. They've yet to put both together for a week-by-week basis. They'll show flashes. They'll play great games. They'll follow it up with some bad losses and some stinkers. So they have yet to play consistent football. So for me, when you look at the landscape of the NFC, it's wide open. And when you have such a well-balanced team as the Rams, great on offense, great on defense, they absolutely can rise up and take that number one seed in the NFC. Now let's go to the Buccaneers side. Is Tom Brady washed up? The age-old question everybody loves to ask after a Tom Brady bad game. For me, the answer is no. I'm pumping the brakes on whether Tom Brady is washed up or not, because guess what? He's still 4th in the NFL in passing yards. He is still 4th in the NFL in touchdown passes. His stats still are there at the top to where he physically still is yet to decline. Sure, Monday night was not a great game. 2 interceptions, both of them were costly in that loss to the Rams. But guess what? For me, I view the Buccaneers like I view the Clippers in the NBA. This is a team that is building towards the postseason. The regular season for them is more of a tune-up to play their best football come December and come January. So sure, losing at home on Monday night to the Rams is not a good loss at all. Fair. And again, Tom Brady didn't look great in that game. But you know what? He's still learning his receivers. He is still learning the offense. And for me, he is building towards playoff football. That is where he wants to be at his best. He doesn't want to be at his best on a November game on Monday night. He cares about being his best of the playoffs. So for me, I'm not ready to declare Tom Brady washed up yet. That will either come in the playoffs if he has a really, really, really bad game, or even worse, if he doesn't even get his team to the playoffs. That's when you know Brady's skills are truly declining and that he is truly washed up. But a Monday night game where he throws 2 interceptions, I'm not ready to call him washed up yet. So for the Buccaneers, Tom Brady, he'll be okay. They're playing their best football in January and February. That's when it matters to them. For the Rams, look out. The NFC is wide open. They absolutely can go grab that number one seed. Again, comment below. Can the Rams get the number one seed in the NFC? Is Tom Brady washed up?